U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelensky met for the first time since the Oval Office spat. Both sides noted that the meeting went very well. Zelensky accepted Trump's offer not to attack energy infrastructure for 30 days, but said he was in favor of an unconditional and complete ceasefire. A new step has been taken for a ceasefire in the Ukraine-Russia war. The ice has broken between U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The two made contact for the first time after the tension in the White House. The leaders spoke on the phone. This call took place a day after Trump's meeting with Russian leader Vladimir Putin. The main item on the agenda was the ceasefire negotiation between Trump and Putin. Both sides said the conversation was very good and cordial. Zelensky accepted the proposal not to attack the energy infrastructure for 30 days, but said he was in favor of an unconditional and complete ceasefire. Zelensky also asked Trump for a Patriot air defense system. The two also discussed a range of other issues, including the latest situation in the Kursk region and kidnapped Ukrainian children and prisoners of war. The White House said a U.S. delegation will travel to Saudi Arabia this week for ceasefire talks. However, it did not specify which of the parties the delegation would meet with. It was also noted that intelligence and military assistance to Ukraine will continue. Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff also said that the delegations would meet in Jeddah on Sunday. Hours before this meeting, a critical event for peace took place on the front line. The prisoner exchange proposed by Russia took place. 175 prisoners of war were mutually released. Moscow also handed over 22 heavy Ukrainian prisoners as a gesture of goodwill. Trump met Putin on Tuesday and offered him a full 30-day ceasefire, which Zelensky had to fight for. But Putin rejected the offer. Russia only agreed to a 30-day mutual non-strike on energy infrastructure. The limited ceasefire that Putin supposedly agreed to is nowhere near the full and unconditional ceasefire that the U.S. wants from Russia. Trump, unlike Zelensky, does not criticize Putin for not accepting what he says. He says we had a great conversation and points out that Russia has the advantage on the ground. Even though the phones are ringing off the hook for a ceasefire, mutual attacks continue. Both Russia and Ukraine attacked energy facilities and civilian infrastructure. Russia also hit a hospital in Sumikent. The Russian Defense Ministry announced that a planned airstrike on energy facilities in Ukraine was cancelled on Putin's orders. According to the statement, the Russian military destroyed its own drones that were directed at targets in Ukraine. In total, 7 drones were shot down.